Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or much good depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos, news update. Herdsmen overpower Amoteku, forcing residents, villagers to flee abroad. That's in southwest state. In one of the southwestern states, the Ondo state to be precise, Fúlàn herdsmen attacks as they overpower vigilante. There is a Amoteku vigilante organization, and they force residents, villagers alike to flee their homes to safer locations. Yes, that's what is happening in Ondo State. Of course, you recall that in 2020, the governors of the Southwest came together to form this Amoteku, led by the former governor of Ondo State, of the blessed memory. Yes, the SAN governor, Rotimi Akedelu. Yes, the late former governor of Ondo State, alongside his colleagues governors in the Southwest, established Amoteku to ward off, to challenge the Fúlàn herdsmen. But today in Ondo State, they said the Fúlàn herdsmen overpowered the Amoteku, chasing residents, attacking them, and they're fleeing their homes. Yes, so that is what is happening. They say the ongoing assaults, characterized by kidnappings, killings, and disruptions to daily life, say they have plunged the affected communities into fear and uncertainty. Of course, it indicates a grim situation in that state, and even the Southwest, the entire Southwest, with over 4,000 farmers reportedly killed in that southwestern state, southwestern part of Nigeria, between 2015 and the present time. Yes. Now the data indicates that from the armed conflict location and event data, Nigeria has lost at least 8,342 individuals to conflicts between farmers and herders since 2005. The figure is more than this. You see, all these data people, these things are not correct. I must tell you. What is 8,000? What is this 8,000? Hundreds of thousands of persons have lost their lives since 2005. Say 8,000. But this is just a figure, official figure of government. So if government will tell you 8,000 are only on herdsmen, those who lost their lives, the figure is up to 500,000. So that is now, of course, like I've said, the governors come together to form this, the Southwestern governors. But despite the state support, the support being given to this regional security outfit, that's Amoteku, they have been struggling to counter the persistent attacks by the herders, Fúlàn herdsmen, effectively, because the Fúlàn herdsmen, they go with sophisticated weapons. So don't ask why. Yes. Now, the residents have expressed doubts about the capacity of the Amoteku to regain control over areas dominated hitherto by herders in southwestern states. So they are down the capacity of their own vigilante. So a resident highlighted the challenges, daunting indeed, they are facing, particularly travelers traveling along some specific routes due to this prevalent insecurity occasioned by the Fúlàn herdsmen activities. Now, she said, in their communities, many people have been displaced. She cited Fúlàn as an epicenter of herdsmen activities that have overwhelmed the Amoteku security presence. In her words, quote, I live after Arigidi, Akoko, but I often commute on the road that leads to Fúlàn. I have a friend I visit regularly. That road is now lonely. Amoteku men have practically been overpowered in that place because it's like the epicenter of herdsmen. They sacked an entire community. End of quote. So this is what she said. She said local leaders have admitted to augmenting Amoteku's efforts with traditional security personnel, but they acknowledge that difficulty in repelling the herdsmen is there for them. Yes, they cannot beat it. Now, another person from the community said, the man is saying, look, these Fulani herdsmen say they overpowered Amoteku. Say Amoteku is not doing anything in retaliating the herdsmen. Say, where is this Amoteku to challenge herdsmen? The man is saying, say, look, they're living in fear. Look at his statement quote. Which Amoteku? Bandits are killing people in OCLG every day. Ifon, Okelushe, Molege, Arimogi, Ja communities are no-go areas still today. We even had Amoteku were told to stop fighting the bandits when they lost 5 of their officers in that environment. My parents had to leave the house to go and stay with my brother who lives in Ondo town. You see it now. So this is what is coming from. This is what coming from the people, the communities, the residents. They say farmers have borne the brunt, they are bearing the brunt of these attacks, with accounts of assault, destruction of farmlands, and threats to their lives. Fulani herdsmen will meet farmers in the farms. They kill them, machete them. They start chasing them. Innocent persons. And Tinubu said his governor is a president of Nigeria. Now, one Femi Adeyele is a farmer in Ifodore, the government area. He narrated a harrowing experience where herdsmen not only destroyed his cassava farm, but also physically assaulted him when he confronted him. In his words, quote, I met them herdsmen on my 50 hectares farm that I had cassava planted on it. I was somewhere watching and I saw as they uprooted my cassava to feed their cows. This angered me, and they came out of where I was and ordered them to leave my farm. But instead, it seemed like they spoke some language to their cows, and they surrounded me. As I tried to run, I put the phone to my ears, feigning a call to Amoteku for help, but they struck me with a cutlass, and I began to bleed. You see him? I stopped quoting now. So this is what is happening there. Now, another farmer by name Yele said, quote, they came to my farm and destroyed the corn we planted. They tried attacking my farmer, colleagues, and me. But we begged them not to hurt us. We also begged them not to destroy our crops, because that was our only means of livelihood. They are always threatening us here. We are tired of this whole thing. End of quote. So these are the harrowing experiences of people from the Ondo state, near Southwest. And that's why the Biafrans, the Igbos, have established their own ESN, Eastern Security Network. And the governors in the South we are doing like Mugu, all of them, they are Mugu, who say they are governors. Mugu governors fighting ESN, they're supposed to, give support so that they will, be more ferocious to defend the territorial integrity of the Biafran territory. So that is it. So they are Mugus. Look at what the Fulani herdsmen do in Southwest. You see? The ESN is standing tall, defending the integrity of Biafrans, instead of those governors to give support. Yes, to bolster them. They are calling for the army to come and kill innocent Igbo youths, calling them ESN. Because they can't even touch one member of ESN. They are killing innocent Igbo youths. They are massacring them on a daily basis. So they are chasing ESN. So that is it. The Southwest is in turmoil. Fulani herdsmen rising. Amoteku defeated. The man who led the establishment dead, and it is in his state